Good evening, Twitch. How you doing? It's Friday. It's finally the weekend. Oh my... Thank you. Thank you, it's the weekend. However, I'm not done with Dead Cells. We are getting at least one win. We're getting a win. That is literally what has happened. We have passed from pettiness down to outright obsessive behavior, where we just have to get a win. And I feel like I know the answer of how to do it, but I feel like I would just pretty much have to just turn off all of streaming integration. And that doesn't make it feel right, though. It really doesn't, honestly. Because I feel like the only way I'm gonna win on hard mode is if I pretty much put at least 90% of the scrolls into that one single stat. And I feel like the way I'm playing, it'd be best if I just either put it into survival or go with brutality. It's one of the two. Because one thing about this game, it has something to do with the hybrid weapons. You will only, for the hybrid weapons, you'll only actually get the damage depending on the stat you have the most of. And because I think a lot of people who actually just simply watch people play this game, they don't actually own the game. Or if they do own the game, they might actually, then they'll actually know what they're doing, and hopefully they'll actually help a player out. They know how difficult this game is. They know the pain, and they should help us out. But the moment you actually switch, it's like you invest, say, 10 into survival and 11 into brutality. That's 9 scrolls of survival that aren't damaged that could be in brutality, for example. Or the other way around. So I feel like I should ask, can we just focus on like 1 or 2 stats? Please? Pretty please? Pretty please? I even a dance here. Speaking of which, what are our starting weapons here? We have the blood sword. We have the throwing knives. And we have the force shield. Yeah, I'm actually gonna do this. Actually, wait, what's this? 136. We are committing to a hard mode. We are getting a hard mode win here. Oh, that would also be helpful. It's not actually as much of a DPS loss. I actually like the Rusty Sword just because of how quick it is. Like, for comparison purposes. Actually. Oh, this has a bomb. Yeah, you know what? I'll actually show why I like the Rusty Sword. Rusty Sword is always good for some weird reason of stunning. I never feel bad about taking a Rusty Sword. Also, first hit stuns. Like, that stun is important. Really? Already? That's really good. That's even better. Well, it doesn't have synergy, though. That's a +1, that's a +2. How's it going, Nahamaha? How you doing tonight, man? Well, we're already doing this. You're already doing this. How have you been, man? Are you happy it's the weekend? I know I am. I love the first song for this game. love it. What? There's something there. Oh. Okay. No! This is terrible. It's a good thing I'm going for scrolls. We're going for scrolls. There we go. Okay, now we can avoid that. You're alright? How about you? I'm just glad it's the weekend. That is really the long and short of it. I am glad it's the weekend. I am so glad. I'm going to be spending a lot of my time just trying to improve my situation. Trying to change my life. Hopefully for the better. Hopefully for the better. My overall goal this weekend is to just be more active. Ooh, the balanced blade. I think the... Let me actually try something here. Okay, balanced blade is not the rusty sword. I actually, as strange as it sounds, I actually like the rusty sword. That, because my Hayabusa gauntlets are better. Grenade. Okay, so I guess we're focusing on brutality. See, I'm okay with like one of each stat. But I would say, like, if you get a triple, like a triple of something, then it's a no-brainer to do. It's like a no-brainer to me to just do the brutalities, or whatever your main stat is of the run. Although I feel like we're getting better. And we do have items that are much stronger than they probably should be. But, oh, come on! Okay, so that's the exit. I can't believe I let myself get hit by that. Oh, right. We have a range with cells. I'm not used to the Hayabusa gauntlets. I have no problem saying that. Well, we got the item we needed. So what games are you planning to play over this weekend here? I need to make some critical decisions here. There's a lot of critical decisions here. Also, I would recommend, if you're the type of multi-streaming, I would watch Proton John's stream. He's doing the his main menu tournament. No, I'm actually gonna do this. I'm just gonna do the classic route. Classic route. It actually looks like a dead end. Actually, really does look like just a dead end, and it isn't. Okay, good. Oh no, it is. Oh dear. Well, that guy's doomed. Oh wait, that was the Hunter's Grenade. Oh god, I just realized we're 6 in brutality. I'm okay with this, actually. Oh, we actually did get that. How lovely. Broadsword 4. Oh, that's... Really? Oh, come on. No wonder why I have so much. Oh, this is terrible. Oh, I don't want to lose... Oh, actually, no. Technically, I'm not losing anything. I'm actually not losing anything at all. You're still playing Octopath. Got to Therian's Chapter 2 boss and spent forever killing his last minion after you killed the boss. How did the minion... Wait. How'd the minion take so long to kill, or why? Well, look who's here. Roots nearby enemies to the ground, attracts everything nearby. I'm actually tempted to try something new. Alright, the Cursed Sword! One hit and you're dead. That sword is actually has achievements in this game. It's kind of bad. I mean, it's good, but it's also bad. 100 DPS. Alright, so... we have some decisions here. We have many decisions. So many decisions I actually don't know what to do with. Well, actually, unlock this. It seems like unlocking these actually... Oh, right. Let's actually use that too. Unlock those. Let's actually just get those. We'll never get those S qualifiers. There we go, we got a little bit more stuff here. I didn't actually, you know what? I'm not gonna take the res. I kind of miss it because you used to be able to get this, and if you actually died, you could actually drop the mutation. I feel like I also do need to save the reroll for Dead Inside. There's a lot of really good stuff here, actually. I think what I'll do, though... I'll take Gastronomy. Because that feels like it's a good long-term investment. The boss was almost dead, and some of the minion and 3 and 4 of your party members are under-leveled. Oh, that sucks. I'm gonna guess that's probably one of the games that do, what do you call it? Like, everyone... What? Get out of here. Oh, okay. Alright. Because, like, it sucks when you have under-leveled characters. There you go. Always squish the little guys. Always squish the little guys. Also, do I have a synergy? Oh, victims freeze nearby enemies. Okay, that actually makes sense. Oh no. Whoa. Let's max out our health. But yeah, being underleveled for a lot of stuff in RPGs really sucks. Are you? Nope. I would be interested in seeing someone like go through this game with a... Oh! Oh, that was too close for comfort. Try not to get hit. I'd like to show at least some level of confidence. Ice grenade. Ice grenade 4 versus an ice grenade 4++. No. I think we're saving our money. No. I could re-roll the items, but honestly... Oh, well, there you go. There's this. Double the store! But yeah, like, if you actually really want to get... I don't know if it's true ending, but you definitely want to get, like, all the Gardener keys here in this dungeon. But then you have to do a really weird path. And I don't know how to do it. Just because I'm not experienced at this game. In terms of the routes. Oh, come on! That range was not fair. I only have myself to blame. Oh, hopefully there's enough enemies. Hopefully there's enough enemies still. We should kill everyone! Kill them all in the fields. I do want to get Octopath Traveler. The problem is basically it's like, Nintendo games never go on sale. And I mean ever. Depths. The problem is I can't remember where, ooh. 1++ versus a 2+. The one I have is currently better. And there's a Swift Sword. Ooh. That's a 5, that's a 4. But I freeze nearby enemies. Oh no, that's why. 100% in damage taken, okay. That's actually... yeah, no, we're selling that. We're definitely selling that. No! So many enemies. I know Kung Fu. I also know how to hit someone in the back of the head. I swear, sometimes I feel like you go too fast in this game. No! Get out of here. What? Oh, I thought I was out of roll range. That sucks. Get out of here. With the scrolls. I'm after the scrolls. I'm after max brutality. That's what we're after. We're after max brutality, and we just need to find a weapon that's actually good. Also, I apparently have missed all of the secrets. We have missed all of them. I don't know why that's there. Ooh. I never thought about the cleaver. That's actually probably a good weapon to use at the end game. If I can find another cleaver, I would use that. Like, that seems like that would actually be good against Hand of the King. Thank you for more brutality. The shop. Yep, another shop. Nutcracker. Ooh. That's actually really good. That's actually really good. You know what? I think I'll try that. I don't know why you're increasing the tactics, honestly. I think we're hitting diminishing returns with the tactics. Although, did we actually get both? 500... This is a 4. Oh, no, it's a 6, technically. You know, I think actually we're fine for now on that. Nah, I think we'll be fine for now. I'm gonna be greedy. Why do some give you a choice of all stats and others give you 2? So, if you're playing the game vanilla version, you'll actually run into a scroll. So there's what is it? There's the standard scroll, and you get a choice between all 3 stats. But then, normally you don't see it until you get to later stages, or if you play on hard mode and such. Like, the reason you've seen me always, like, getting these only 2 stat scrolls is because they don't want you just stacking on one stat. It's supposed to try and force you to have, not really diversity, because you're not getting the damage, but you still want the health. Because one thing about this game and its health system is that, so, for example, if we actually go, if you give me, say for example we find another that's like tactic survival, which is probably ideal. What would actually happen would be, if you chose survival, I would then, nope. Oh, that's a problem. Oh, that's a problem. No. Oh, come on. Really? Legendary throwing knives? But yeah, we get... So, the only reason why is to try and actually increase your health, because the only really way to increase all of your health... No! Even think about that. I'm gonna take this. So you'll probably find... You'll see a lot of people, basically... If they're starting out, they really won't know what to do for a build or anything like that. And that's normal. Like, when I started out playing this game, I just chose tactics. I'm trying to remember, I think this is actually the dungeon that actually gave you 3 choices. The door's locked. I think you did get 3 choices, actually. Yeah, so you actually got 3 choices. The ossuary. I don't think I showed the ossuary. Now that I think about it. I don't think I showed that at all. Yeah, I don't think I did, actually, now that I think about it. Well, you're about to see it now. Wait, actually, no, we did see it. It was the prison. Wait, no, what's that? No, that was the prison depths. Huh. I know up there is the ramparts. And you've seen the... actually, you've never seen the ossuary. I'm somewhere near the ossuary. Not very bright, but at least there aren't any monsters here. 8 minutes. No. I could really use those, actually. I could really use those. One of your sub-weapons has tax synergy. Okay, no. Okay, so let me explain that. So let's take the ice grenade, for example. The only way that damage is going to increase in the ice grenade is if I actually increase brutality. Because right now, brutality... Okay, never mind. Tactics is actually what I have the second most of, but... Okay, let's just say, for example, the moment this ice grenade If you give me 2 more tactics, that means the damage modifier is going to be reliant on the tactic stat, not the brutality stat. So effectively, it makes all those points in brutality become null and void. That's one of the things that causes a lot of failed runs, is people don't understand a lot of stat system in this game with the hybrid weapons. When they say hybrid, it's one or the other. It's not you don't get your cake and you don't get your cake and eat it too. You get one or the other. So you choose a focus with that hybrid weapon. So the powerful grenade. Let's just say, for example, I get up to 7 survival. Then that entire damage of that powerful grenade will be completely reliant on the survival stat. That's why. And I think that's why a lot of people who think hybrid's really good become very disappointed or very disillusioned. Let's see here. We're still early. Let's try that melee stat. One of your okay, yeah. Oh no, maybe I have shown the Ossuary. No, I guess I have. I have shown the Ossuary. Never mind. I have made a mistake. I have made a mistake. You never want those turrets to actually, fire. I will tell you that right now. I'd also say, if you're actually looking for the easiest path in this game, you should probably actually stick with the ramparts. What? Wonder if I could kill 60 enemies with getting hit. So, like, honestly, if you really want to help me in the HP stat game, it would be survival right now. Like, I think, honestly, I'd say right now, we probably have more than enough tactics than we'll actually ever need. I don't think we'll ever actually need any more tactic stat for the type of build we're going for right now, which is another brutality-based build. I don't know why I did that. Oh no. Just squish them. Squish them all. That's why I love the stomps. Oh, no! Ah, no! Why'd I do that? Get out of here. I thought he was turned around. I thought he was turned around. That's why you can kill yourself against the, That's how easily you can die against the spiked enemies. That thing hurts, that thing kills. Unfortunately. Let's go with that. Is this actually... Oh, it is actually. It's actually a free spell. No, yeah. It's pretty easy, actually, to die. I'm actually gonna go with the sword. Never underestimate the power of the Rusty Sword. That was very unfortunate, honestly. That was really unfortunate. I'll tell you right now, on hard mode, we wouldn't even be fighting any of these guys. Like, any of the mages, we wouldn't be fighting any of them. Also, I feel like my chatbot is delayed. The reason I like the Rusty Sword, it's weird. It's a weird weapon that at least guarantees the stun. Oh, right, I need to press the button. Press the button. I think the interesting part about Dead Cells, almost said Dark Cells. Really? It's a plus plus. I can't say no to that. I really can't say no to that. See, like, I think honestly a survival build would actually work with, like, this sword. Like, the first 2 hits on this sword is stupidly fast. Hunter's Grenade. Let's not go to the ossuary, shall we? This is a horrible place. We know better now. We know our role. So, second scroll. I would probably say, like, if you really wanted to... I think it would be, like, 4 in tactics would be the minimum you'd want to do. Or the maximum you'd want to do. Because then, like, it's very... You hit diminishing returns very quickly in this game. It's very quick. You hit diminishing returns very quickly in this game. Really? Oh, that didn't even reduce damage. That's a rip. Like, I would probably go, like... See, if you're doing a brutality build, it's like maybe 3 survival, 3... I don't know. Like, 3 survival, 3 tactics, and then whatever your main stat is. Pay tribute or return back. Let's just get the Ice Grenade. So, one thing, you can actually break down those doors. Any doors that asking for money, you can break them down. But, if you break it down, you get cursed. Getting cursed isn't actually as... It's bad. It's actually really bad. Because then you become one-hit kill. Oh, give me that. Throwing Knife, Wolf Trap, and Tonic. I'd rather go with the Tonic right now, actually. So, like, if you're actually trying to go from some sense of consistency, probably best to pick something... Also, I need to switch... Not that. Switch that around. That's also a nice feature that this game offers. Probably actually... I'll take Vengeance. I could take the food. I don't feel like I need it yet. I'm gonna do a basic run. The basic run's a safe run. It's honestly the thing I used to know the best. Because like I said, I got into beating this on hard mode over and over and over again. Really careful about that. Another nice touch about this game, they actually made it so you... Whoop. Whoop. Alright, everyone's just frozen. It's like fighters. I think I need to kill 60 enemies. You hate slow weapons? I'm right with you on that one, actually. I'm not a fan of the slow weapons either. They can be useful. They really, like... I think they went with the old pastime, where it ends a fight before it begins. But like I said, I would say, like, my best advice if you're really trying to win this is, like, win the game as early as possible if you're new to this, is to try and... Well, like, got the deaths, I think. Why not? Damn it! Oh, I hate that. I should have blocked. I should have blocked. I just realized I could use this. I just realized I could use my tonic. I really hate... like, these bomb enemies are the ones that also used to really bother me. Like, that's why I never liked the Hand of the King weapon. But you need... As bad as it is, the Hand of the King weapon actually has an achievement. There's actually an achievement for killing the Hand of the King with his own weapon. It's really annoying. This is actually the same. I'm more used to the faster weapons that this game provides. I saw that. I guess. Just can't get a lucky break. Getting a Goomba stomp here. I don't even think these little guys actually count for anything. Yeah, so like this, I would probably just go survival. That's... The only reason I actually... Well, actually... Yeah, I'd rather have that than this. Like, that's why I'd say, like, this is kind of like how, if you ever played Dark Souls, a lot of people in Dark Souls usually say, like, that's a 3-stat game. You choose a stat that you really like to focus most of your damage in. Oh no, it can't be sold. And then you choose the others as your secondary and like it's a 3-stat game. Like one for endurance, one for health, one for your main damage stat. Like, this is more of a 2-stat game. There's actually a reason you get the, the 3rd stat, and that's for health. Also, speaking of health. Speaking of health, let's actually stay alive. Back to the swords. Really? Rude. I do! Ah, the stupid training dummy. Training dummy is the bane of my existence. Because nobody, like, you're immune to everything with shields. Shields as in, he's gonna die. Yeah, see, like, that would be another good survival. I'm still not a fan of, like, how the enemies can throw stuff through walls. Oh, right, so there's also another thing in this game that actually has a mechanic. You can actually regain some of the health you've lost. No, I'm not going this way. I want to do a plane run, let's actually not be dumb. That'll just lead to prison depths, and there's nothing else there. I do appreciate the map RNG, though. Watch that little zombie beg for his life. Huh? Prisoner 545. No visible wounds. Must have died of hunger. Seems he wasn't able to make it up. Oh, collapsed. In other words, nothing there. I always miss the 3rd key here in this. I never know why. I always miss the 3rd key. Like, there's 3 keys you're supposed to get. That's just... that's demoralizing. I swear, every time I see that, it's like, oh, that's unfortunate. Melee, Killer Instinct. Astronomy. Let's just get that increase in DPS. Oh, how fortunate. Yep. You know what's weird? I've actually never been a huge fan of this type of art style. And, like, the only other art style I could always think of when I look at this game is, like, Dungeon of the Endless. But I think this game did character detail so well that I can never actually really complain about it. Or I don't think it's... I think it's actually really just well done. Because it just makes, like... I just think, like, I look at the characters, it's like, oh, it's an amorphous blob. Oh, come on. Really, game? You are being a petty one today. Just... Nope. Oh. Game is being rude. I need a better weapon. I need a weapon that suits my style. That's the other reason why I never actually invested all of my cells in weapons and all the other stuff. It's like, find a core build, find a core set of weapons that you like, that you can work with, and you'll have a good time. And don't try and jump into, don't jump into stuff like that. Yeah, see, this will be survival again. Well, I guess you could do tactics, but I would probably just say do survival. Because survival, like, the trick about survival is that it actually does give the most HP returns. Yeah, see, now all my weapons change from being, like, you see, my tonic is now reliant on survival. I can't believe that. Game map design, sometimes I question you. Sometimes I question you. Have me run all the way back. Yes. See this? You know, actually... Technically, we could just do a survival build from here on out. Technically, you could. Oh, you don't. I'm ready for you. I'm not ready for that, though. How? Oh, here's actually the awesome thing. So, legendary weapons. They're actually... Legendary weapons scale on everything. So they're colorless. So they actually... You know, they're gold, but they're colorless. So basically, it doesn't matter... So Twin Daggers, consistently they're a brutality-only stat. But if they're if you find a legendary item, it doesn't matter. It'll always scale to what your highest is. So let's actually take these, just as for an example. So now you could basically go all in on survival, And these daggers will scale. The downside of these, though, and the downside of any and all legendary weapons is that you can't improve them. You can't reroll their stats. Oh, you can reroll their stats, but you can't improve them at all. So they'll never have the ++, for example. I think a lot of people really actually like the, like, Twin Daggers were popular way early back. The downside is, though, is the short range. This is a very strange place. I rarely get this map, this weird map setup, where it's like... I want to get that 60 kill, stat. Well, that's one way to kill an archer. Without taking damage. That's really what I'm going for. I'm trying not to take damage. I would honestly say it's actually okay to sacrifice your time. If you're not going for time. Nope! Did too early. That kill's a kill. Threw him off the edge. That's a kill. That counts. 30. Oop. Thankfully, zombies are pretty easy to kill. Surprised we haven't actually run into a scroll. Where the heck are the scrolls? Ooh, chest. Lightning bolts! No. Oh, I'm surprised. Lightning bolt was survival. I didn't know that was a hybrid. I thought that was a tactics only. Go. That's sweet, sweet survival. We'll have to find a survival weapon, though. That's gonna be the hard. That's honestly the big challenge. That's gonna be the big challenge. Find that survival weapon. What weapon could you actually get? Now that I think about it. I actually don't know what you could get. Now that I think about it. What are the survival weapons? I think people like the Twin Daggers is that for most enemies they actually stun them. Like, it's very easy to get a quick stun. Oh, he used the powerful grenade. Oh, that's really good. Oh, those are actually both really good. That's really good. Oh, you can refill a tonic by consuming the flask. That makes a lot of sense now. That makes a lot of sense. That actually makes a lot of sense. So I did just keep going survival now because it's highest? Yeah, okay, so like this powerful grenade. So now its stats basically, the only way my damage is increasing for the powerful grenade right now is if we go like more survival. If we put a point into brutality, That'll increase the damage for the ice grenade, but it won't do anything for the powerful grenade or my colorless legendary weapon. And of course, the assault shield is only survival. Getting both actually is kind of tempting right now, but right now I should not have done that, actually. I could have healed myself even more. Oh, no you don't. What? Oh, come on. I can't believe I let myself get hit there. That was bad. I got careless. The one downside is like the moment you get in that weird zone. Like you get in that zone there, you end up and you leave it for that to make those decisions. Like to make those critical decisions. You end up regretting everything. Let's not throw myself off the edge, please. Oh. Was that really it? Shoot, that was the entire ramparts. Like, the downside is actually technically our weapon. Well, okay, technically our weapon, and I can't think of an... Oh, we did get it. Nice. I thought we didn't get it. That's why legendary weapons kind of fall out of favor real quickly. Look how much damage... Oh, wait, no. Oh, shoot. Actually, that might not be actually as good as I thought. So the reason why that has inflated stats is that star there, 100% damage on inflicted enemies, 100% damage taken. I think right now, the best thing actually is to grab the Topaz Amulet. Because I get 2 stats from that. Okay, so let's take a look here. Could get Valmont's Whip. That's not a bad idea, honestly. We'll do it after we kill the boss, though. See, explosive crossbow. Like, there's plenty of survival-based weapons, actually. Even the punishment. The good part is, at least all these, like... The only downside is, like, all of these mutations have different categories, and they... Excuse me. They get stronger based on what you're, like... If you choose a survival one, the more points you put into survival, the better that mutation is. And like I said, so you can only see that you can only reforge the legendary daggers. They all seem to be ranged, though. Well, it's the ones I currently have, so here's the other reason why this game also really just felt like a grind. So, in the very first stage, there's an item called the Hunter's Grenade. You can throw that at an enemy, you will then become an elite, and you'll also then get an item called the Blueprint Extractor. Because to actually unlock a lot of items in this game, you actually find blueprints, and they're RNG drops. So I think every enemy basically has a blueprint they can drop, which is why there's so many items you could add to the pool. And the only way to actually secure a blueprint is to make sure you survive through that stage. And you give it to the guy that unlocks items. So you're actually meant to carry this item and throw it at very specific enemies, ones you haven't actually killed and thrown that grenade at, to basically 100% chance unlock their item. And there are quite a few enemies in this game. There's actually a lot of enemies in this game. Yeah, so something like gastronomy here or necromancy. Necromancy actually would become very interesting to use. Alright, we can't actually use that, can we? Not really killing extra enemies, though. I'll take necromancy, actually. Of course. I don't trust myself to fight him without healing. Oh. We'll just stop you for a second, Woodry. Oh, ah, darn it. I was hoping I wouldn't get hit. Hoping I wouldn't let myself get hit. It's phase 3. I don't know why I rolled into that. Rolling into all those things. Oh, you get. Really? You turn on your damage shield right there? Really? I'm really misreading, not reading them correctly. Oh my god. Alright, you win. I will heal on this fight. Here. Get out of my life. Really? Infantry bow? Vampirism. I wish Vampirism would tell me when it would heal. I really wish it would tell me when it would heal. Nope. But at the very least, we can throw this in now. Ah, darn it, it's so close. We're close to the halfway point. Yeah, so we can actually... You know what? No, I'm gonna be greedy. I am gonna be greedy. I'm gonna be greedy and actually hold off on all this. I think Stilled Village was actually down. Yeah, Stilled Village was down. Boss has been slain. you. Finally, a scroll. Really? Otherwise I didn't kill him. Try that again. Whoa. Quite a bit of a problem here, actually. A bit of a problem. He knows I'm there. Oh, I could turn the tide again. So, okay. So this is actually a perfect opportunity to actually show that how much diminishing returns actually exist. 15% with red items, 15% with green items, like I said. So you can see, like, if I turn over, I'm not getting any damage from the grenade or my daggers, but I'll get damage if I do this. It's really an interesting way to, you know, control, like, how you play. And that's why I say, like, maybe if you hit, like, 4, you're already at diminishing returns. Because I feel like damage is still the most important thing. But for now, I'm actually gonna go take a chance. Oh, right. Forgot about the slimes. Okay. Oh, nope! That was my mistake! Mistakes have been made! Yeah, so if I can get that critical, I'll actually be fine. Neither are really good, honestly. I should say they only look like they're terrible because we haven't actually invested in that stat. It only looks terrible. But they'll actually be really good if you do play more of a tactics game. I swear, sometimes even I get lost in this game. Uh-huh. I see you. That's the mage, though. I hear there's the mage. Ah, darn it, all this fog. There's another mage. Why the mage apartments? I think honestly, I'd say going necromancy is your safe build. It's safe. That's, I'd say, the best way to describe survival. The hard part is making sure you have a weapon for it. Yeah, so like this, just more survival. Like, I would actually say I would need to find my... I would actually need to find a, what do you call it? I would need to find a, what do you call it? I forgot what I wanted to call it. I need to find a survival weapon. That's the issue. No. No. How's it going, Newton? How are you doing tonight, man? Are you glad it's the weekend like I am? I am glad it's the weekend. I'm glad it's the weekend, and I'm laughing at... Not obviously not you guys, but I'm laughing at my current life situation. Or things that are happening in my life. There's a reason, and let me just say one thing. There's a reason why Schadenfreude exists. There's a reason why Schadenfreude exists. Nope. That's not how I do it. I'm a cheapskate. Look at all these keys I have. Look at all these keys I have. They're lovely keys. Oh no! Nope. Get away from that. Laughing at Sony's censorship policy once again. Why? What's going on with the Sony censorship policy? I'm curious. What's the deal with the censorship policy this time? Nope. Oh! Ah, come on! Thought I had it. Look at that survival, baby. Oh! I forgot about the blood leeches in this game. Really? Throw... Not now! I'm getting rid of those knives. I'm trying to remember. There was a way to path here. Thank you for the survival. Really appreciate it. Means a lot. I know I do need to find a... Well, I don't need that. Is the key? There's to another stage. Nothing really. I can understand why they did it, yet fans are going to be mad. Well, here's the thing. The person who... Well, you know, the hard part about censorship policies is that they're actually really hard to get rid of. Because they happen on a corporate level, and a lot of people will just accept it the way it's the way it is. It's just the way it is. And they'll just accept it. And it's very hard to actually, like, getting rid of it. So even though the person who actually instituted it is gone, it's gonna be very difficult to actually really undo all the damage. Why? What game did the censorship policy hit this time? How did I not kill 60... I not kill 60 enemies without taking damage? I'm gonna unlock this, actually, at the very end. Wait, extended healing? Heal you over time. But, okay, 15 seconds, okay. The attack for following a successful parry inflicts 729 damage. They're trying so hard to make... Honestly, Nintendo has gotten very lax with their censorship policy. Just realize this. Senran Kagura, as a game series, has to deal with less censorship issues from Nintendo than from Sony. That's not like praising Nintendo exactly, it's just saying the state of the industry, the way the state of the industry is right now. Need like another ice. I need a lot more than just another ice grenade. Like, censorship is just a really hard thing to nail down, because once it's in there, it's very hard to get out. And thank God, an actual improvement to my shields. Wait, hang on a second. Zenkai Zero Last Beginning is an upcoming game from the creator of the Danganronpa series. They remove stuff of the event cutscenes and edit some stuff. I think, like I said, despite how people are claiming they're more progressive, I'd honestly argue all the people who are claiming they're very liberal and progressive are probably actually more prudish and conservative than even they would like to admit. I honestly believe that. Because it's not what they say, it's what they do. Oh, give me that survival. Give me that survival. Give me that bomb. Oh, that's rude. I forgot they could actually drop bombs. Nope! Give me the stupidly powerful grenade. We do need to find a, what? Ah, come on. Alright. More survival! Look at that damage for these daggers. 2,000. 2,000 damage for those daggers. It's beautiful. Although, look how much damage those swordsmen take. Oh, hey, just actually what I... Well, actually, no, I should hang on. Oh, the cleavers were... brutality. Ah, oh, crap. That's not good, actually. You know, a victim of bleeding spreads it to other enemies nearby. Actually... Aw. I just thought of something. Heals 21% HP and makes you invulnerable for 3 seconds. You know, I'm ready to actually make that powerful grenade better. Take this, actually. We're losing the Uber grenades, but I'll be more than happy to take it better to something that heals me. I'll take something that heals me. Oh dear. That stun? Yeah, that stuns them. That stuns them, alright. Ah! Okay. I guess daggers aren't fast enough for those guys. Daggers are not fast enough. But you can see how weak a lot of weapons become when you're not putting in the stats. Golden Amulet, 10% damage reduction. Actually, that's really good. Give me that food. Give me that cheesecake. Beautiful cheesecake. And this what, heals? Yeah, sort of heals by me using a flask. That's actually really good. Is that seriously the only teleporter I have? Oh my god, it's the only teleporter I have. Why? Oh well, at least everything's dead. Gotta go stompy stompy. I am getting a win from this game. Hell or high water. Oh, of course, there's the teleporter. Exactly, Nintendo only got the Ripper censorship because of old NES, SNES games. I think, honestly, they kind of made the right decision, because if they tried to actually appeal to it... You can't appeal... Here, let me put it this way. Much like the way you have YouTube and PewDiePie has basically, you know, had a lot of people have basically grow up with his content and such, so too applies to technology. You need to, you know, hate to sound like the drug industry, the drug industry or the cigarette or smoking industry. It's like, you gotta get them while they're young. And Nintendo, after learning the lesson from the video game crash, realized they can't aim it at adults. They can aim it at children, and parents would be fine with that. And also, I think that's actually the better thing is, you know, people can grow up with something and then still appreciate what something is in their later years. You know, for better and for worse, and they'll even understand the flaws, but it's like, it still brings them that type of joy. I think what's happening now with video game censorship is something completely different. I think it's something that's existing from this adult generation that grew up with games, or if they didn't grow up with games, they can't exactly escape it because people like you and me, we're the adults now. We're still playing our games. You know, it was fun to make fun, like, make those, you know, late night jokes of like, oh, hey, this person played games, you know, basement dwelling people. It's like, no, we're not basement dwellers. We're very much adults, living our own lives, making our own industries, based off the entertainment that we grew up with and enjoyed participating in. Having a blast reading the dictionary in the visual novel for Steins Gate. You're reading the dictionary. That's what I've pulled from that. You're reading the dictionary. Okay, that kills him at least. I love the fact that you can knock people off in this game. I love the fact that you can knock people off in this game. And also, I am not... I would also say this about this game. If you actually do want to... not necessarily get good... Wow, a sword! More swords. Swords! Topaz Amulet. Burn the ground when you dodge. No, that's not better. Imagine someone actually making the dictionary based off an anime. Just imagine that for a second, will you? Just take the moment. Oh, I saw that scroll. Okay, that scroll. Honestly, I would... Okay, for this one here, we're all survival in right now. I would actually go tactics, because that would actually get me more HP. I would honestly say that. If you want me to have more HP, I would go tactics. And that would probably be the best thing to do. And that was a bit of a waste. Oh dear. Oh! Oh, I just learned something very important. And also apparently falling on my own sword. Oh my god, you could parry the bombs. I did not know you could do that. You can parry the bombs. That is amazing. That is amazing. If I knew you could parry bombs, I would have stuck with this charge shield. Oh, please have something I could use. There's the fire grenade, there's vampirism, there's the stun grenade. All of them not really what I need. Are these +1s or +2s? They're +1s. Steins Gate is a popular time travel anime series. Oh, so it's about time travel. I didn't know that. I always heard about it, but I never actually understood what it was. Started out as a visual novel. The visual novel got a dictionary for terms, and if they are fake, they put fiction in front of the facts as a way to make the character learn about the world. I mean, the player learn about the world. Oh. Interesting. Very interesting, actually. Knife, don't need that. Like, everything else I can kill right now. It's just the little guys. I think he's actually... No, he's not gonna die for that. Ah, these guys are so hard to kill. Like, I know I could just be blocking. I know I could just be blocking, but I'm not. Because I got so addicted to parrying in this game, because parrying reflects attacks and stuns enemies. I can't even use ice grenades anymore, or fire grenades are useless to me now. Like, I really need to make sure I find... Still can't believe I didn't know you could actually parry bombs. That would have been a lot easier to learn. I hate you, cursed chests. Not even acknowledging your existence. Oh, that's... Yeah. That's a rude boy right there. I love that it's always there, but still, it's rude. I think that's the exit. No, that's the exit. So what is So it's an actual dictionary, is what you're saying? Or is it just a dictionary to learn about the Steingates universe? Because Steingates has gotten so huge. I like the assault shielding now. I like the assault shield now. I like the assault shield now. I am greatly enjoying the assault shield. I think this is actually the exit, isn't it? No, it isn't. What the heck is going on here? Full health. Ooh. More survival! We must survive this onslaught. It's an actual dictionary with fake stuff. Interesting. Is it just me, or does the character sprite look like it's getting smaller? I don't think so. I don't think so. Wait. Wait a minute. Hang on a second. What's over here? feel confident. I had confidence surging in me. I don't know what I picked up. Oh, brutality and tactics. I would probably go with tactics on this one, actually. I would easily go with... Actually, yeah, I would go with tactics. That would give me more health, because I'm not reliant on anything else other than survival for damage. Did I really just... Oh, I didn't skip teleport, okay. Like, this is how you kind of min-max your stats in this game. This is how you min-max your stats in this game. Like, you won't get as much health as you think you will, but I would honestly say you want to lean more towards damage than, ironically enough, your survivability. Yeah, so after the boss fight, we'll get Valmont's whip. However, if you have enough money, I'm gonna re-roll that. 100% damage to poisoned, bleeding, and burning. Do I even have? Actually, we do. We do. That's actually really good. Damage to toxic cloud around you. Covers the ground around you. Electrocutes enemies. Save that up. There, even more survival. For the fake stuff they put in the fiction at the very beginning. Oh, that's good. Freeze enemies blocked with a parry. I feel like you can find a better shield still. I would like you to know how kind of broken this is. Actually, yeah. I was about to use my tonic, but then I realized we didn't need it. Alright, let's fight that boss. You'll always fight the clock room boss, just to let you know. You'll always fight the clock room boss. Or the timekeeper. I swear, trying to avoid getting hit by this guy is really difficult. Although apparently he's already halfway dead. I don't know why. Was it the grenade that did it? You get out of here. Left me hanging, and he left me... What'd you leave me? You left me with a multiple Nox bow. Actually, not bad. And a Sinuslicer. Sinuslicer is useless. See, like I said, this is why... Well, okay, there was a couple things. So aside from going from raw stats, item synergy is very important. So let's actually take a look at what my synergy actually is. So look at the twin daggers. Every single hit poisons the enemy. Look at my tonic. Generates a toxic cloud around me. Now let's look at the powerful grenade. 100% to a poisoned target. I found a way to double the damage of the powerful grenade. By accident, but there it is. That's a lot more synergy. And I'm also getting freezes whenever I parry. That's a pretty big deal, honestly. Like, I'm not exactly getting the highest amount of damage possible from my weapons, but I'm still actually getting more than enough. Well, speaking of more than enough, 30% of the items. Actually, let's just put it this way. This setup is now so good, I don't want to let go of it. Like, whips be damned, actually. We actually don't need the whip. Like, we don't even need the last heal. Which reminds me, we can't be using our heal now. We have to be very careful here. Because no doubt in my mind, we are not going to get a heal at the boss. So I would honestly, like, never be afraid. Oh, so much for never be afraid. Be afraid. Sand, the most common horrific used with strangers. People of equal status and in general whenever one needs to be polite. Yeah, that's about right. That's dead on. I totally whipped my grenade. Oh! One cool thing, though, about parrying in this game. You can just toss things right on back. Oh my god, that's ugly. No, you don't. Like, honestly, the only, like, my Twin Dagger's only real power is doing the crits. Like, the crits is where the damage is. Actually, I'm not going. Don't take me now. The only reason I'm not killing these guys is I could get cells from them, but I don't need them. Well, I don't want them. Actually, I should say. What I really want is more power. I want that more survivability. Give me that survivability. Give me that damage. All the damage. Steins Gate's got 2 visual novels and 2 enemies. I thought there was a Steins Gate's game. I could have sworn there was a Steins Gate's game, and we literally went backwards. I really don't want to let go of this build, because it's actually a stupidly good build. Like, the only thing to actually do here is to look for the scrolls. Or... no. Actually, no, it's not. No, music in this game, I would actually honestly say, it's like buying the soundtrack to this game is worth it. Buying the soundtrack to this game is absolutely worth it. Like, it's got that right... And you freeze. That's actually a good emote. See, I feel like emote based emotes are really nice. Oh, more survival. Look how much damage we can get. Like, you'll always... Here's the thing about also the damage in this game. It's always a 15% stacking. Or multiplicative. So the more stat of something you stack, the better. Oh, that's a lot of enemies. Seriously? Nope. Like, I'm trying to think what exactly would make this run better. Okay, I'd just like to point out how weak the Blood Sword is because of how weak my stats are. That's how weak the Blood Sword can be. If you don't actually, like, compared to the colorless weapon. Like, that's the power of the why the multipliers are better. Yep, there's the absolution. I'll never get that. I have to look up a guide to actually get that. Like, I have to look up a guide to just know it. Why am I not using the teleporters? Go. Ooh, a shop. I'll break for shops. I'll also break for teleporters. Ooh. +1. Critical hits deal 20% more damage. That's really good, actually. That's actually stupidly good. Victims burn when they die. That would actually... Yeah, we're buying that. Steins Gate Zero is all you could say about the visual novel anime that takes place before the true ending of the first visual novel game and the ending of the anime. Okay, so there was a game for that. That's a lot of damage for a, I didn't have enough gold. But look how much damage the multiple Nox bow can do now. That's, like I said. Like, if you're gonna pick a stat, go with, like... Go with 1. You know, choose a focus. Oh, right, I don't have my charge. I have to remember that. I have to remember that now. I don't have my charge. Ah, oh, damn it, I hate that thing. So annoying. I actually like the Assault Shield a little bit better. I'd honestly say your best benefit is to learn to take your time at the end game. Out of here. Visual novel is a term for the interactive novels where you just read and choose your route. Okay, no, that makes sense if it was by the Danganronpa people. That is... That grenade! Oda. That grenade. That grenade. Oh! I underestimated the range. Underestimate the range. Okay, underestimated a lot more. Alright, that works. Thank you, vampirism. Thank you, vampirism. Oh my god, please. Stop that. I'm so used to the assault shield now. Shoot, yeah, I would just give myself tactics on this one. This is the doors. Tactics would yield more HP. That is the base, is what you would do. At least with this is honest. If I screw up the Hand of the King fight, I'm gonna be upset with myself. There's no reason. There's no reason for me to fail now. Like, we have synergy. So much synergy. Well, that's actually what I was after. I was wondering where the green door was. Got that. Oh! Ah, darn it. I forgot these things can pull you off. I'm petty. I'm petty, but also I'm a troublemaker. Oh no! Get out of here. Safety strats. I'm not one-shotting them. I'm actually not one-shotting them. I'm setting them up to be one-shot, but realize, like, how much damage these guys can actually do to me. We can basically, each of us can destroy each other. Like, this swords guy. He would actually kill me if he hits me with his sword. Which is why, like I said, you want to play smart and not play, want to play hard. Like, I would honestly say, wait for your cooldowns. Like, never be afraid to actually abuse your cooldowns and know your strengths for your build. Like, right now, I'm really relying on a lot of... Like, I'm trying to get kills, so I can actually heal myself more. But I'm also I'm still looking for scrolls. And any enemy I kill, I'm getting more health. And if I poison them, well then... I get a lot more damage. And that means more healing. Unfortunately, if I screw up, that's a major... That's on me. That's completely on me. I just wish I could find food. Like, I don't know why I'm not finding it. Darn it. I thought that would be slower. Their attacks. Like, I would honestly say the grenade is carrying. What the heck do you have? Balance Blade! It's a nice weapon, but we don't need it. And I think we did explore everything. Wait, no, did we? Well, almost everything. We explored almost everything. Are you serious? No, I shouldn't. I like this the way it is. Take that, that. I really like survival, honestly. Time for disgusting time. It's tempting. It is tempting. I'm also gonna wait. Actually, no, I'm not gonna wait. We'll get the improvement anyway. I still remember how we left a scroll. I still can't believe we left a scroll. Are you real? Can't believe that. Can't believe that. Violently crushes any enemy's continence area effect. Be a very interesting thing to try. No. Oh wait, no, we actually do have to spend ourselves. What am I saying? We do have to spend ourselves. Well, let's actually see what this can do. What's this? Okay, so this is a Valmont Whip 5. That is really low damage. Wow. Valmont's Whip's not that great. It ignores shields, that's its positive. But the crit is just as much as my twin daggers. And the only way you'll get the critical if it hits the tip of the whip. That kinda sucks. I'm not gonna use that. I have no doubt in my mind someone has a playstyle that will actually use that. Oh, right, I can't actually upgrade anything else, can I? Oh, I could upgrade that to an S level. Kinda like where I am right now, actually. Oh, right. So, we actually are going to reset our mutations here. And we're going to keep Vengeance, because I want that damage reduction. But now we're going to take Dead Inside for the mess, because we're not going to get healed anymore. And then finally, what's a good one here? Honestly, I don't even need these brutalities. Traps. No, we don't need traps. Blind Faith, actually. If we parry, that means more grenades. Yep, just what I thought. Just what I thought. So, what I'm gonna do... I'm gonna use this now. And the reason why I'm using my tonic now is anytime I actually heal, I'll restore that. So I'll get the tonic back after when I run into the situation where I need to heal. Alright. Let's see what happens. End of the King. I completely forgot you could actually... Oh! Ah, come on, stop getting hit. Come on. That's rude. I am being tossed around here. Oh, I can't carry that. Please. Yeah, I think we have this. Yeah, we definitely have this. There we go. That is the fattest of Shovel Knights. Oh! A mechanism is... what? Wait, that's not there before. That... what the heck is that? Well, now I want to know what's behind here. This was never there before. This was never there before, and the clock used to stop. I don't know what's behind this door. I actually have no idea what's behind that door. Hang on a second. Oh? No, that's not it. That's weird. That's really weird. It used to be... nope, okay, nothing there. Yeah, I am confused. So the game actually used to end when you destroyed... so what you're seeing here used to be the king's throne. But then, what used to happen is, well, there was nothing except this fountain. Guess what happens when you use the fountain? I remember how to use the fountain. Guess one I know how to use... is it this? What's hold it? What's holding it? Guess one is... oh, right. You have to throw your head. Because that was your bonus. So you learn how to do this. Let's actually go on the other side here. That'll be a better way. You press the right button. And you go through the pipes of the fountain. And and there's your end game. And Liza, this was the ending to Dead Cells. It's a really good game. It's very difficult. And I'd say, like I said, that, if anything, was like it was kind of a dream run, actually. And thank you very much for listening to me and giving me the stats I want. Like, legendary weapons are that good because they defy the color schema in this game. So really, thank you guys for giving me the stats I needed to do enough damage. Because being able to go for like a quick kill against a boss like that is kind of important. I'm also actually now that I know the tonics refill on potion heal, I kind of liking the tonics now. And also having to remember you can parry bombs. is also pretty important. But I think the one weird thing about this game is that back when I played it, it was already a gold game. After you beat the game, there was no real satisfying ending to the story or conclusion. So it's like you just played the game again. And it felt really weird not having that ending, not having that closure. Like there was a greater mystery, and it felt like it just never developed into anything. And I'm really, obviously, like I think actually this game might be a year old now. Probably older, actually. Where there's probably a lot more? But it's a lot harder to try and find where that extra story is, where you can get that closure. Because this game wants you to pull off a lot of incredible feats. And you have to, like, you really have to know this game inside and out. Which is why I think I like Enter the Gungeon better. Was because you picked the character and you got the story of that character. Regardless, you can have even a semi-bad run in Gungeon, and you could still come out on top and get your closure for that character. This game has a mystery, and it tries to tell you exactly what happened with the malaise and why it's affecting everything. But it only tells you halfway, and then it holds the most satisfying part of going. What did Stamper say at the end of Battle Block Theater? It all makes sense now. It all makes sense now. This game doesn't do that. It doesn't let me know. It doesn't make it so I can actually say it all makes sense now. It just which is cool, honestly. Like if it set it up like, hey, here's a greater mystery. Now beat the game on the harder difficulty to find out that mystery, I would say fine. But I just did that. And that's where I kind of fall apart. And like I said, I actually have a more bias towards liking stories in games. I really do. Like if there's a good story in your game, I would love to find it and experience it and really earn it. I get why someone like Gerard the Completionist, like his content is based off completing games, and really, realistically, to do that, 90% of the time there's going to be a guide for it. 90% of the time. That 10% is honestly the brutal part, but usually it comes with like covering the latest game, covering the newest game out there. And trying to get some of those achievements is really, really difficult, especially when you don't know what you need to do or where you have to go, when very few people even have a copy of the game to try and help you figure it out. And I really wish this game would actually have that a little bit of handholding to let you discover what the mystery was or is. Because I don't like looking up guides for this sort of stuff. It might just be me. I know a lot of people in this day and age are probably more than fine looking up guides, but I like them when I play a game. And this sounds corny, but the game I play is the story that I end up creating. And that also, oddly enough, includes the stuff I missed. Because if I miss something, then it makes me wonder, well, what did I, it's like, what was there? Or it'll make something that I did do a lot more memorable. than trying to say, okay, I did everything. Like, even the moments you get really, really stuck on can be very memorable. Like, for example, actually, I'll always remember Final Fantasy IX's Ozma, the super extra boss in Final Fantasy IX, simply because I beat that boss without doing the gem trading. Because I didn't know what the gem trader's purpose was. Because those were all RNG battles that you got from roaming around the map. And I didn't understand the gem trading. So when I found Ozma, I had to fight him without being able to do melee attacks. Or basic attacks, I should say. And that was a 4-hour endeavor. And I almost lost, because my party actually did get wiped, except one character had her extremely rare proc resurrect my entire party. And it's stuff like that that can make games a lot more memorable, for the better, oddly enough, when you actually miss something. Also, I'm sorry, I'm talking over the music here, but the music is really good. That doesn't make sense, Newton. I would believe you. But at the same time, that doesn't make sense. Because when I last played back in August, the highest difficulty you can go is 4. So basically what you're saying now, and I would believe it, is that there's a 5th stem cell that you can get. That is really brutal. But like I said, best ways, I would actually say, if you want to try and improve your chances to always beat this game, choose one stat to focus the majority on and level the other 2 to like 5, and focus your build around building that. I would honestly say survival is probably might actually be the best if you're new or still learning the game. I think most people will still play Brutality, because Brutality will have the highest damage weapons, but for combat endurance, it's definitely survival. I would definitely say the tonic is better than Vampirism. I don't know how Vampirism recharges. It could actually... I would not be surprised if Vampirism recharges on tonic if you drink your potion. But tonic heals for more. Or, well, it heals for base more. And of course, the Legendary Forge is also something you'd want to invest in, because it will ensure that your weapons are always going to be of a higher quality. Which means they're going to be naturally stronger, which saves you gold, and that lets you invest it in re-rolling your weapon stats or making it better. I know this is a good game, but it can be crushingly difficult. I definitely think I will actually now try very hard, if I can find the time this weekend. This weekend, I'm completely focused on doing, like, a couple of things. One, I'm gonna go to the gym. I need to go back to the gym. I need to start applying for other places to work, and in industries I actually want to work in. That's really the big thing. And yes, these credits are long. These credits are very, very long. Actually, the funny thing is I actually did meet... I think I met one of the devs, actually, for this game, actually, at TwitchCon... TwitchCon 2018, actually. No, not 2018, 2017. I'm actually glad. Ironically, TwitchCon's actually back in San Diego. I do have plans. I want to go back there, actually. Like, I'm kind of glad it's heading... It's back in Southern California. I can travel to Southern California. Traveling to Northern California is much more difficult and a lot more expensive. What the heck? I feel like I got a splinter in my hand. But other than that, though, I think what we might do... what I might do, actually, for this coming up, for the next couple streams, is actually going to be arcade games. Wait, I did buy the Capcom Beat 'em Up bundle, and I want to play through those. I want to play through all those arcade games, and I want to beat them. I think that's going to be our next big project and beat the backlog. I have another project, but I'm debating on making that like a personal time game. That personal time game might be Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild. I still have not played that game, I still have not beaten that game, and thanks to Dragonfire 20, he actually sent me... I bought it from him, actually. The special edition. And let me say one thing about that special edition. That box is gigantic. He held on to it for almost over a year for me. And he wouldn't give it to me until I had, let's just say some stable income. Heard that's a fun game. It's probably as close... That and Mario Odyssey are probably the two closest games I'll ever get to playing an open world game. Like I said, soundtrack for this game, really good. But man, oh man, this game is rough. Imagine if you guys didn't give me what I wanted. Imagine how little damage I would actually do. And of course, the higher difficulties, the enemies will do more damage. They will do... We can't... I'm starting to think the credits are looping. Anyone else think the credits are looping? I feel like the credits are looping. I feel like the credits are looping because a lot of people, if you notice, a lot of names were repeating on this list, which kind of tells you the state of indie development. I was being honest with not being the bird and the boss. Yeah... I think the Twitch integration is interesting. And, like, even when I activated low latency mode for this stream, there's some things you just need to happen on the fly. And some things can just really turn on you on the higher difficulties. Alright, I am actually gonna press the skip button here. I'm trying to remember actually if there was an actual ending to the credits here. I don't think there was, so I'm gonna hold skip here. Although I do like the retro music, probably the best. I don't know why, I like MIDI tunes. But yeah, this is what happens. You go through the fountain. What the heck? Wait a minute. That's different. Residual cells. This bag contains the cells left over from the fight with the Hand of the King. They will be lost if you don't pick them. Oh! Well, that didn't used to exist. Well, that's very nice of the game. Yeah, that's actually very nice. Because residual cells didn't exist. Yeah, so I'm only up to 2 boss stem cells, and the only way to get the next stem cell is beating the game on very hard. as you can see, removes all health fountains. You want to lean heavily into survival. Certainly make the cell grind you need to when you beat the game. Nah, not by much. Because the game, thankfully... Because think of it this way. Let me actually pause here so the music lowers in volume. The game goes from the Timekeeper, you instantly go into the Legendary Forge, and then you only have one more stage afterwards. So you're only really holding on to... I would say well, actually, no, I guess you're right, actually. It does make cell grinding a little bit easier. Because I keep forgetting. It can take up to, what is it? I think it's a total of... What was it? 1,000? 4,500? Yeah, 12,000... No, 13,000. You need to collect a total of 13,000 cells to max out the Legendary Forge itself. That's a lot. That is an obscene amount. Just to actually have that happen. And then the rest obviously goes towards the items. Like, honestly, unlocking an item that you want, once you actually can farm hard mode, is actually pretty easy. Because almost every single dungeon floor you do, or dungeon level, or instance, whatever you want to call it, will unlock an item for you. But, anyway though. Hey, there's Valmont's Whip. Well, actually, that's a lot of crit, but that normal damage is terrible. That normal damage is terrible. Oop, nope, not restart. But, like I said, Dead Cells can be a fun game, but it's a lot harder when you don't know what you're doing. But that's gonna do it for me tonight. Like I said, tomorrow we'll probably... I'm gonna actually see if I can... I would like to honestly be on John's stream and kind of just hang out and stuff. Like I said, I'm always torn. The downside about daily streaming, you don't get to really hang out with a lot of people, and I still am trying to be more social. Hope you guys enjoy your weekend. For now, though, there's only one person who I'm going to host right now. It's Proton John. He's actually doing his main menu tournament with Super Smash Bros. Ultimate. He's probably done with the round robins. I would honestly guess for how long we've taken. It's probably down to the finals. If he's still streaming, he's still in it. But, as always, though, thank you very much for watching. Like I said, have yourselves a good weekend, and until then, take care.